All right, in other news tonight, WCPO 9 investigation.
That's right. Kentucky's unemployment system is paying an outside contractor, get this, $17 million to catch up on its backlog of unresolved jobless claims, which spiked because of the pandemic. But the WCPO 9 I-team has learned that backlog is getting worse.
Investigative reporter Dan Monk digs into Kentucky's contract with Ernst & Young and why thousands of people are still waiting on claims they filed months ago.
Chris D'Andrea was approved for Kentucky jobless benefits on July 5th, but he says he hasn't gotten a peep or a penny from Kentucky's Office of Unemployment since then.
I've been in their call queue waiting for a call back and still hadn't to this day received a call from a live person.
The Lawrenceburg resident worked in northern Kentucky when the pandemic first hit. He was laid off in June and found a job for less pay after 9 weeks. But he says he needs that $5,500 in unemployment insurance to catch up.
We've had to call all our lenders that we have, whether automobiles or whatever, and try and get payments deferred. Luckily, most have been cooperative. But if it hadn't been for that, we would be in a lot worse trouble than we are right now.
The Kentucky Labor Cabinet says more than 90,000 people are waiting for answers like D'Andrea. Officials say the system wasn't equipped for the 1.2 million claims that followed the coronavirus pandemic. Kentucky's answer to the problem is a pair of consulting contracts worth $17 million to the Ernst & Young accounting firm. When Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear announced a no-bid contract for Ernst & Young on June 30th, he said the goal was to eliminate within 1 month a backlog of 56,000 claims from March, April, and May.
The purpose is to get us caught up and get us caught up quickly.
Under the terms of its contract, Kentucky paid Ernst & Young $12 million by the end of August, but the Labor Cabinet says Kentucky still had 40,000 unresolved claims pending from March, April, and May, plus another 30,000 from June and July. Beshear said this September 1st.
In 9 weeks, they've helped us process more than 141,000 claims.
As he announced a second contract for Ernst & Young worth an additional $5 million.
By extending the process through the end of the year, we think we're going to get through about 70,000 disputed claims that are still out there and not fall behind on new claims that are coming.
But Kentucky continues to fall behind. On October 1st, the Labor Cabinet says Kentucky still had 33,000 unresolved claims from March through May, while the total backlog grew to 90,000. Meantime, E&Y's contract required new payments to boost its total to $15.5 million through the end of September.
And if you have the money for that, surely you have the money to help the people that are actually unemployed.
Beshear has argued that years of budget cuts left Kentucky's unemployment agency unable to handle basic duties like writing letters to each applicant explaining why their claims are rejected.
Those claims that are ready for that letter to be written weren't close to ready until EY helped us out. They've done things faster even than we had anticipated. There's just a lot of work to be done.
But that answer doesn't satisfy Chris D'Andrea.
It's not like it's some privilege for us. We work for it. We deserve it. So it's frustrating.
Ernst & Young declined to comment, referring us to the governor's office, which has not yet responded. The Kentucky Labor Cabinet says it has paid out nearly $4 billion in claims since March, but adds no one in state government will be satisfied until all Kentuckians receive the benefits for which they qualify. Dan Monk, WCPO 9 I-team.
Although the unemployment backlog is clearly a problem for Kentucky, it appears to be doing a better job than Ohio of avoiding improper payments. Check out Dan's digital story on WCPO.com for the more details there comparing the two states.